She says, JFK is gonna save me. She forgets that death is as old as the chalk of her hopscotch squares, but then again, these days, she forgets a lot. I was always told she wore raised fists like brass knuckles and that she loves chairs. To her, they're made from the planks of slave ships with burning flags. I can tell she hates walkouts, but then again, she forgets. But I can tell. I can tell she remembers the fires. She remembers her father and the meatloaf and the shiny cutlery. I say, how you expect a white man to save you? She says, boy, a white man saved me a long time ago. Some of them big cats are crippled or blind. I forget. I say, just try to remember one for. She says, Charlie. I say, yeah, you got this. One for Charlie Hustle, two for. It's two for Steady Rock, remember? She says, son, give me some of that Marvin Gaye shit. Some of that Alabama don't need no word shit. Some of that Sam's cooking up some change shit. That kingdom go, kingdom come shit. I guess you're too young for that we shall overcome shit. But that's the rhythm I set my pen to. That's the rhythm my ink dance to. So don't be bringing me none of your black stars. I say one day they're gonna shout Eureka in these streets. And I'm in love with Eureka. You see, I always had a thing for green hair. And Eureka, she could talk to us machines, and my grandfather, he made me, and I made her, so I must be Mazinger. I guess that makes her Eureka Z, not like a mortal man's slow kick on the keyboard, but a destructo disc don't cut shit no more. I'm talking Dragon Ball Forte. Or was it for Trey? Or Dre? I guess you're still dreaming of that beatbox foreplay. As long as it's not Kai, I'm just not a fight fire with fire kind of guy. I'd rather fall back from a cliff and fly. So I'm gonna start where X left off. And you, of all people, should know why the Y's fucked up. The children of his legacy, the so-called wives, fucked up. There were too many of them, too much rope and too few knots. You should have tied more why knots. She says, boy, don't play with your words. Show some respect. You're young, but make sure your feet are little and your neck is long. You want to end up in that green valley, don't ya? I say, just try to remember 3-4. It's 3 for the forthcoming live future shock. Remember, there is no 4, remember? She says, I had children once, but I can't remember their names. I can't see their faces. I say, you never named them. She says, I can't see their faces, but I can see into you. I say, tell me what the fuck you see. She says, remember, her Macbeths are that line of kings. I'm seeing a line of first ladies, and Hillary, she trying to break that chain, but she ain't no Jackie. Nah, she ain't seen blood like Jackie. I say, you know what I see? I see Brooklyn and Trivandrum, Sweden and America. I see Jesus and Hanuman and trolls and thunderbirds. I see a black boy dying of too much metal in his pipes. I see an Indian boy dying of too little water in his. I see a white boy not allowed to cry for his friends. I see a Native American boy giving thanks to rape. I see cities of sand and kingdoms of salt. I see angels with faces of dust and rings of ashes. I see samurais breakdancing to turntable beats as it rains basketballs. I see machine guns shooting down dragons. I see gods of stone smoking Mandelbrot sets as the fractals fill their lungs and they fade into the gaps between stars. So fucking try to remember. Dimensions, senses, heaven and hell, stories, planets, universe. Cause Kendrick says entendres are gonna save us, and I believe him, so there is a 4, see? She says, I've seen black emperors, and you motherfuckers ain't no kings. I say, I hate you. I hate you for this hair and this skin And these eyes and these lips. See, I grew up drinking, smoking, chanting shouts just like you. But my mom's, she loves people more than races sometimes, so it's hard for her. I hate you for your name in all its Zulu glory that keeps creeping into my grandfather's whispers as he dies. He's kept your name in glass bottles for so long, and now he just has to breathe. I hate you for the tears my grandmother sheds regardless. But before I leave, let me introduce you to yourself just one more time. And as black boys dream of Christmas trees, we sit in her Manhattan apartment that some child of her memory and nostalgia paints as Bed-Stuy. And we listen to mathematics. How do I say it? This poem is? Or?
Yeah, just be like my poem.
Okay. Hey, I'm Joe with the glasses, and my poem is called Jackie. Well, it's sort of me having a conversation with my biological grandmother, and at the same time having a conversation to hip hop and using Mos Def's mathematics as a metaphor. Well, I take showers and I think of shit in the showers, and it sort of sits there for a long time till I have the entire poem, and then I write it down. But it's usually, I write poems around one line that I really like, so yeah. Making music was too hard. Poetry-wise, not really, sort of figuring out what I'm doing with life, so it's taking a little break. I mean, just do your thing. If you go up on stage and you fuck up, that's it. Nobody's gonna do anything about it. And if it works, it's great. So if you want to do it, do it. Well, not money. I don't know. Friends? So we were down in Leicester for University Slam, which is the inner university poetry slam, and I was trying to psych up my opponents, and one of the teams was part of a poetry course in a university, and I said, "Nah, you can't learn poetry in university, man." And he said, "As opposed to the mean streets of Edinburgh."
Cool. Last question. What's your favorite breakfast?
Cereal, specifically cornflakes.